What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about the Hollyland Cosmo C2 wireless video transmission system. I've been using it for a while, and I'm still, getting to learn the kinks of it, but I have to say it is very awesome. If you guys are into recording live events or warships, stuff like that, I think you need to take a good look at the Cosmo C2. I've been using it to record this show that I've been doing some spirit talk, and it's for a restaurant that they like to communicate with other local businesses. And sometimes I find myself that, just having just one monitor for one camera, and then I have to reach over to each camera to see their feed. It's a little annoying, but now that I have the Cosmo C2, I can actually connect two transmitters all the way wirelessly to one receiver, and it gives me the feed of two cameras simultaneously. So the way I like to use it, because I can do the splitting in one screen, but the screen is so small, so I'd rather just put two monitors. For instance, right now I have two Pyro 7s, and I'm getting each feed from each camera at the same time, which is super dope, because at the end of the day, when you are recording, you want to make sure that all your cameras are recording at the same time if you are doing like a time code or some sync. And me, I hate just getting up to check each and every camera to see if they're recording. Having two monitors at the same time recorded with the Cosmo C2, it is just a breeze, because all I have to do is just sit back and just collect some money while this system is actually doing it for me. So yeah, that's how I actually been using the Cosmo C2. But definitely, you can also use it in a different way. Like I said, you can use it for live events. I think this is gonna shine more for people that like to live stream and do live events. But what I mean is, like, this system has a feature called NDI, which honestly, if you are a streamer, this is going to be 100% good. I don't want to get into too much details into that, because I'm not familiar with the streaming. But let's say I am doing this video right now as a stream. I can have control on another system through NDI and have somebody edit it for me at the same time, which is very cool to have that. But like I said, the way I like to use it is like I explained before. One thing I want to talk about the features. So yes, if you are worried about distance, they double up the range. The range is up to 3,000 feet, which is super crazy. I don't think anybody's going to be that far from their talent to actually do the range. So Hollyland, I mean, you guys are awesome, but I don't think there was need to actually make that big of a range. But hey, it's there. Hollyland got you covered, and the range is phenomenal. So another thing, if you are a cinematographer DP and you have somebody pulling focus for you, guess what? You're in luck, because the latency on the Cosmo C2, it is 33 milliseconds. So yes, you can pull focus with that thing with a breeze. And I'm like, wow, I cannot believe it. It's actually very fast. It's faster than my Pyro 7, which honestly, I'm not gonna say I haven't pulled focus with this, because I have. But it's very challenging, but it wasn't that bad. I was able to do it. So imagine it. I'm gonna try to do that with the Cosmo C2, having 33 milliseconds. I think anything faster than that, you will have to go Teradek, and you're gonna spend a lot of money. So, I think Hollyland got something going on over here. So if you notice, if you are familiar with the Mars series and the Pyros, they look very similar. I like how Hollyland kept their housing very familiar to what's out there that they make. They just trying to make you feel at home, that you're not lost, and where things are at. So let's talk about the features of the Cosmo C2. So moving on to the receiver, as if you notice, you have inputs for SDI and HDMI, which is very cool. So if you have a camera that only supports SDI, the C2 has you covered. Also, if you have a camera that only supports HDMI, it also has you covered. So I love the fact that Hollyland had thought about that and made sure that, hey, let's make a system that's going to work for everyone, which is cool. Another thing I want to talk about is that the wireless transmitters, they actually have built-in MPF. So if you want to go with the batteries, you can do so with no problem. But the way I like to connect it is I like to use rig up my camera and connect everything to my V mount. That way I don't have to worry about changing or swapping batteries. When it comes to powering the receiver, thank you, Hollyland, 100%. Thank you so much. Now you can use a proper V mount battery to power the receiver, which is super awesome. Before it was the Sony MPFs, but now they upgraded. It's V mount, so you don't have to worry. And honestly, I actually had it, recording like that throughout the whole show, and that show took me like an hour and a half, and everything still had juice, so there was no problem there. So power consumption, they did a good job. It doesn't drain your battery like you would think. Okay, so moving on, another thing is I want to talk about is the price. So the price is $1,299 US, which honestly, I think for what you're getting, it's a no-brainer, because if you are a person that you like to pull focus, 33 milliseconds, that is pretty darn fast. I don't think, not even DJI is that fast right now at this moment. So if you want to get anything faster, you have to spend a lot of money and just get one system of the Teradek, which is super expensive. So you're covered there. Another thing is, if you are a streamer, they have NDI, they got you covered. Is a no-brainer. If you want to use this the way I was using it, a live show, then you're good to go. So it's like you're getting 3 things for the price of 1. So I figure, hey, I think this is a cool video for me to, broadcast. Before I wasn't sure to make this video. Like when I spoke to my contact at Hollyland, I was like, I'm not sure how to use this thing, but I'm like, it's just got to be a better version of the Pyro 7, but in a different way. And yes, that's what it is. And honestly, to this day, I still use my Pyro 7. And this, I made a video on this. If you guys want to check it out, I'm gonna leave a card up here. But like I said, what gear Hollyland makes that it's not that good? Hollyland's been pumping out such great gear. And honestly, I want to say thank you to Hollyland for, the continued support on my channel. You guys have been so awesome. I'm going to be at NAB. I'm going to see you guys over there. So if you guys are going to be NAB at 2025 this year, please look for me. I'm going to be in the floor. I'm going to be, bouncing around, and hopefully I can see, catch up with one of you guys. So yeah, I mean, today I wanted to talk about the, Cosmo C2 in an overview matter. I was not going to do a full-on review, but overview for me, because I wanted to make this video my perspective. Like, how is it useful to me? And maybe it is useful to you guys in this way. So yeah, that's my overview of the Hollyland Cosmo C2. And yes, this video not going to be intended to be long, but hey, I just wanted to put this out there for you guys to know that if you're looking for a system like this, I think you should check out the Hollyland Cosmo C2. And Hollyland, kudos to you. I think this system is brilliant. So this is going to be it for me. I hope you found this video useful, informative. And if you did, go out there, create, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video.